Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and I think we have a lot to do today. We've done a lot as well, so we further expanded our little kill box. We grabbed this source of power. We put some mini shotgun turrets down here, so towards the door that they would be walking to. We filled the rest of this out with mech miniguns, and then we have created defensive positions for our mechs, our sub personas, and Pria along this wall down here. Additionally, we have mined out over here for some plasteel and steel veins in the future. We're about wrapped up with steel down here. We're probably close to wrapped up with. Oh, actually, we're wrapped up with all that mining out there. We've moved our plasteel over here. So I think first order of business is I kind of want this just for the advanced components. The LTEX is a nice bonus. 7 Yitikin, I'm not sure about that. But we do have active Caravan. Okay, so jump to Vengaroon. It's not too far from us. We need someone that's capable of social, which right now is just Pria. I think we're going to pop Felicia out and we'll send her with our two assault sub personas who are fully geared out. This one, his his designation when we put the S in front of it reminded me of infection. So we've named him infection. And this guy, when we put the S in front of it, it kind of looks like sick to me. So we're going to call these two infection and sick. And sick needs to get the shooting specialist role. So we're going to do that. I did make one mod adjustment, or actually one mod adjustment that led to a couple. Someone recommended Tactical, which includes run and gun, search and destroy, and dual wielding in it. And supposedly is like more optimized and all that fun stuff. So I swapped search and destroy and run and gun out for tactical, and we have folks dual wielding mechanitor SMGs now. We are in the middle of a solar flare, which our comms console doesn't seem to like, but everything else seems to be fine. It's not too big of a deal. Okay, so I think we open up Felicia. Okay, mortars, cool. We pop her out. We're going to send her with infection and sick, and we have a logistics mech who can carry stuff. So we'll send them. We'll probably send some supplies that we don't want, see if we can sell those. Maybe we'll bring our silver just in case there's anything we want to buy. And we will get a bunch of chem reactors and advanced components, which is great. Other stuff that I want to do today, I feel like we can probably take the War Queen on, so we'll probably do that, and we might try and take the Apocriton out. I have done a bunch of mining for clearance around the ship, and so I think a lot of what we'll be doing behind the scenes is just gathering resources and starting to kind of like put our ship together so we can get back into space. I also wanted to reevaluate the ideology titles. For these guys being primes, I don't think that makes sense. So I might dev mode change the titles around a little bit. And what else? I also kind of want to get the bridge turned into a throne room. And for that, what do we need to research? We need to research holograms. Yeah. Holo projection. Yes, there's the hollow throne. So we'll queue that up. We'll throw that up here. We're just kind of researching a bunch of miscellaneous stuff and then a bunch of ship stuff since we are wanting to make those additions to the ship. Alicia, are you up and about? You are. You're scanning. That's great. I love that for you. But we're going to go ahead and get you out of here. Form Caravan. These two and Felicia, as well as the logistics mech. Items, it is the EMP shells, 84 of them, and then various leathers that we will not be using. I guess we'll hold on to the synthread and hyperweave in case we decide to get those. We have some shells. I guess we'll keep these. What other junk have raiders left for us? Elephant tusks. And we'll bring our silver. So travel supplies. Yeah, if that's all you need. We probably also need batteries. Charge packs for the mechanoid. So just in case these guys need power on the way, they have those charge packs. If they get depleted, they'll eat them like meals. And then if they get depleted, we have this little charge pack charger. We have a bill to make until we have 25. I'm gonna suspend that for now. One of the reasons I have a bill for it to like keep making them, even though that we can recharge them, is for the details. Mecha droids. They require charge packs as part of their recipe. They also require high subcores, and so that's kind of why I'm wanting to do the Mech Queen and maybe the Apocriton today. It would be really cool to try and get some of these mecha droids put together and see what they're capable of, as kind of like our next evolution in Pria, generating more and more advanced mechanoids and robots, right? So I'm very excited about that. You guys, 2.5 days. I guess it is through the mountains. It is a pretty long walk. Is it the middle of winter as well? Felicia, gear-wise, I think you'll be fine. Okay, well, we'll let them do their things, and we do have this mech band antenna built, so we're all good there. Okay, our caravan is back. We built our grand projection throne for Pria. 83% psi focus gain per day. That is wonderful. And we've kind of gone with this like Archotech projection and made it purple. What do we want to do now? I think we can go ahead and probably summon the War Queen threat. Let's confirm that. Let's also get these built out. You probably need to be built like there. And then you can probably be built there. Actually, let's do that. We found a node of steel over here, so that was wonderful. And let's get these prepped as well. We'll just stick those right there. Get our mechanoids inside of the walls, and let's include this new area as walls. That can also be included. Okay, cool. And then everyone else, walls also. Pria, you are activating the beacon. And we will come back when the Mech Queen arrives. Okay, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This, I guess it is still just kind of like the intro quests, right? So it's 5 pikemen, 2 scythers, and a war queen. I think we're more than ready for that for sure. Okay, she is on her way. We are getting into our defensive positions. And we'll speed things up just a bit. Pria, you have chain lightning turned on. I think that's great. And we went ahead and did go ahead and make her a technomancer. So we'll see what looks interesting here, and we'll get those made, and then we'll start pumping her psychic stats. Okay. She's going to go first, and she's going to just demolish all of our traps, and it's not really going to do much, right? Let's see, that's steel. No, that's plasteel. Plasteel. There's the steel node, okay. I think we have more in this mountain, though, that we can definitely get. Yeah, not slowing her down at all. Okay, can you guys focus the Mech Queen? Pria, will you actually... Can you do some chain bolts? There we go. queen went down already? That was... I, like, missed it. Okay, Militaurs, you guys are just getting hammered because they're out of your range. But everyone's down. Okay. Researcher, why don't you go ahead and analyze outside of area? Okay, that is fine. Let's get everyone back to where they need to be. Logistics mech, you're fine. You guys can be unrestricted. And I guess you guys can be unrestricted. You guys stay home. And now, is that not in our home area? Zones expand. Requires the mechanotor. Go ahead and analyze it. Tunnelers, you're free to go. We have torn down these solar panels because we're going to be replacing them with just regular ship hull, and we're going to do the same to these on the side. I think we'll start with building this left side since we're not currently mining there. It's going to take tons of steel, tons of plasteel. So we have 2,700 basically right now, and no. And 2,100. Oh, that's great. Okay, so if we take a look at this ship hull plating, we'll just like start laying the hull plating down. Actually, let's get all this stuff deconstructed, and then hull plating, we will go here. And then we'll do the walls and the engines. I'm gonna need to cancel that. Okay, and that's been researched, so let's go ahead and do our next mech research. High mech tech. Let's queue that, and then let's drag it to the top of the list. As soon as that's done, we'll probably just call the Apocriton right away. What does that research get us? So it gets us centipedes. Oh, it gets us the high subcores, power focus ships, and then more upgrades. The integrator headset. Oh, and better turrets. Mini charge railgun. Okay, what are you? You're a fabricor, paramedic, lancers. Oh, we might swap out all of you guys for lancers. Maybe we'll keep like a couple of them around, just so that we have them as a type of mechanoid. But I think lancers instead of like pikemen. I don't know. We'll make one and we'll have to see what the range and the damage looks like, because there might be a reason to have pikemen as well. Okay, and I'm realizing we don't need the hull plating where the walls are going to be, so I'm just going through and deleting that stuff now, so we're not having to like construct, deconstruct in order to put the walls back up. Okay, we have some breachers that have shown up. We have started working on our ship hull. We are building a mechanoid dish. I don't want to build the bandwidth controller, actually. What we're doing, we are putting some advanced batteries here, and then we're going to swap this out. We'll put the mechanoid dish down there, just opposite of the magnetic shield. Let's go ahead and get you guys into some kind of positions. Sure, why not? And why don't you guys come and tank for us if needed? Okay. Let's get there. Militaurs out. Pikemen, I guess, behind. And where are my... Oh, there they are. They're just so far away. Okay. Getting some shots in on the folks with the breach hammers, which is excellent. Okay, they really just like trickled in. This is gonna be no problem at all. Ooh, Lifter, why don't you go somewhere else? Okay, well, we got some chem fuel, and you guys are free to go. I guess we can go ahead and probably summon the Apocriton, right? No, the dish needs to be built, so we'll do that as soon as it's up. Okay, we have our mech dish ready. Let's go ahead and summon the Apocriton threat. We also, I realize the same mod that gives us the ability to craft the signal chips that we found is also letting us make subcores and high subcores instead of rip scanning. I think I'm fine with that. There's a lot we want to accomplish in this playthrough, but that doesn't mean that we aren't going to like rip scan all of these people. So we'll get started on that as well. Okay, let's open this guy up. And who do we have? Let's are you dying? I guess let's tend you real quick so you don't die. And then can we insert you? No. Oh, we can insert droids? That's weird. Okay, and I don't want this in the ship anymore. So as we get rid of these guys, then we'll go ahead and deconstruct these cryptosleep caskets. Okay, is this guy good? Why don't you go ahead and capture him, and then we should be able to throw him in the scanner. Okay, Apocriton. 6 Militaurs, 5 Scythers. This is definitely not going to be a problem. Okay, let's just make sure everyone is staying inside the walls. Oh, we did get another Constructoid. Let's go ahead and assign you to Group 2. And same thing for you guys. All inside the walls now. This guy's been captured. Can we go ahead and insert him? Confirm. There we go. Our first rip scan. Adding to, I guess, like the knowledge of Pria and her ability to create new life forms. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get these guys gestating. An alpha, a delta, and a gamma series droid. We'll maybe be able to take a look at how they're different and decide what we might use them for. Okay, we'll come back when the Apocriton is... Oh, it's actually... They're coming! Okay, so you guys to defensive positions. You guys to defensive positions. You guys also. And let's grab a couple of you guys to body block at the doors. Okay. And how many... Like, the reskin... just, like, so creepy. So creepy and cool. How many resurrections do you have? 30. Adalia's brain has been destroyed. Oh no, terrible. I guess, you know, we'll get a new mech and some chem fuel out of that. Oh, some slag. Okay, let's see. This guy is gonna hit a trap and probably jump back. And then these guys will hit traps, and it might be able to bring some of them down. He's gonna waste some reses there. Jump back. He does not want to come inside. Oh, we might need to reinforce these. Let's get that down. So wall armor, steel wall armor. Let's do that and that. And we can actually do it on the embrasures as well. And at some point, we'll swap this out with steel. Okay. How many do you have left? 13 left. I don't think they're gonna make it to the tunneler. And these Militaurs are just like doing nothing here. What is their range? Okay, so we probably want to do something like maybe give them like a box up here. I don't want to interfere with their line of sight, but we could do something like that and get these Militaurs in there. Okay, we'll think about it. Or we could just scrap all the Militaurs. Okay, Apocriton. At least they're playing bait. Okay, that stunned all our mechs. Why don't you go? Let's unrestrict you guys again, and then also these guys can all be unrestricted as well. And then analyze the chip. You guys are free to go. You guys are free to go. Okay, we've done it. We've done the base threats here. We're working on the ship. I think this is probably a good spot for us to leave off for today. It's going to be a while for all this gestation to happen, so maybe we'll start tomorrow's episode, which is kind of a comparison of the 3 different mecha droid types, and we'll see if we can have a plan for building more of them with specific purposes. And we can also work on research to get Pria, like the Mech Lord or Mech Commander, Mech Lord armor. So maybe tomorrow she'll look a little bit different as well. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.